Yep. What's up, my fellow sinners? It's your boy Go Monster here, back in once again. Today, it is literally an hour, and it just dropped. We got Bowser versus Eggman, Egg versus
Turtle.
Turtle, Turtle, the medic turtles, something, whatever the hell it is. And why are you dressed up as Mario?
It's Bowser versus Eggman. Listen, remember, last death battle, I dressed up as Joker.
But I assume you're going with Bowser.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been playing Sonic for since when I first had the GameCube, and I don't know. Eggman he's a good dude, despite with all the fucking all the the machines,
Fairies.
Metal Sonic, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But to tell you the truth, do you know the amount of stuff Bowser have in almost every Mario game?
Yeah, but also you gotta also remember Eggman has Metal Sonic.
Who, mind you, did his own thing,
Yeah,
Sonic Heroes,
Sonic Heroes.
and he had Sage. If you've ever played Sonic Frontiers,
Yeah, I remember.
which is, but you got to realize this is the man that also have, might I mind you, he have, if you remember 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, he got that giant
Yeah,
transformation. He got
true.
all the items he need,
And he has his kids.
and Kamek, his
And
secret
his
lover.
kids. Yeah. I mean, I think they're just gonna have them just use them and their army. So it's basically a whole army fight. It's a war right now. It's gonna be a war fight.
Exactly. This
Because they
is
have fleets and robot. I don't know. Like I grew up playing Sonic first, and Eggman has a lot of fucking crazy robots. Um, I don't know. I guess you're going Bowser, and let's keep it diverse. I guess I gotta go for Eggman.
not gonna lie. Before Sonic, Mario was my first, but
Yeah.
Sonic was my second. You wanna know who it was?
Who?
Crash Bandicoot.
All right. We're okay. Okay. We're not gonna add him to this. Um,
But
we're definitely gonna get this shit started. And if you like enjoying this, give us a subscribe, give us a like. We definitely appreciate it. We're on the road to getting monetized. I definitely appreciate y'all. Thank you, and to death we go.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not
Broke
alone.
that.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
They chose that style of artwork. Makes sense. It's cartoonish.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom.
I
A
guess they're
peaceful land
trying to take
of
the pick off
kindness,
me.
adventure,
Oh my god.
love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King
Like,
Koopa himself,
boring.
better known as Bowser.
Or
The
Blackjack.
moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek,
Yes.
it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world, the Koopa clan.
Sadly,
Yep.
not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-up.
Bowser wanted a different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he
Oh my
turned
God.
all the toads
Not
into
them
bricks and
using the
kidnapped her,
fucking
putting their
song.
princess in another castle, and another, like
And
40
another.
years of castles.
Yeah,
only to be
40 years
released
of
if she
castles.
agrees to marry him and his
He really needs to up
stepbud.
his
Yet
game,
he
man.
was foiled
Okay,
time
Odyssey
and
was
time again by those
Yeah.
pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser
It was pretty
is
bad.
nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's
I remember
built
that.
like a brick
It
house
was.
strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the
Yep,
Koopa
the
King doesn't
dinosaur
just breathe
Blade.
fire and control lava. He
Dude, I
commands
always
nature
called that.
itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space.
Then he
weakening
can
the
have
earth
meteor
with a snap,
attacks.
Inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down
Oh,
lightning.
yeah, about
What
to
else
be
has he
sorry.
got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark
Yeah,
magic.
he always did dabble
Hell
in
yeah.
dark magic.
Wizards Wizard Turtle.
The original NES
Wizard
manual
Turtle.
even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating
Yeah.
his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins
That
fair and
pain.
square.
Bowser
That is
spent
pain.
decades
That
hoarding
is
treasures,
pain.
coins,
I
magic
think it
star
is.
rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after
Yeah.
my own heart.
Despite his
Yeah,
clumsiness,
own stuff
Bowser's
that-
charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his
No.
army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry.
And the
Some in
others.
wings, some
Don't
in
get
shoes, and
fighting.
some even in race cars.
In
They're the
race
red
cars.
shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants,
First
in and first out.
use their
I always like the
surroundings
piranha
to
plant
jump on
more.
unsuspecting prey by land, sea, or sky.
We'd
You're a
be
piranha
here
plant
forever jotting
like
down
the piranha
small
plants.
fries, booze, shy guys, sentient
Okay.
bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have
I was
magic,
more of a
but
Boo
Boo has
guy.
battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions.
forgot King
while
Boo was
Kamek
part of his
focuses
group.
on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items,
Not
most
again.
enemies can use pretty much any power-up Mario can.
Pain!
Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki
Mario
tails,
Party.
and Bowser can really get into the cat role play. But as the Koopa
yeah.
Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
like his kids, the Koopalings.
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr.,
Junior,
captain
yep.
of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement.
Yeah,
Remember
he is
his
a spoiled little
escapades at
brat.
Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some
PTSD
on the
from that
fridge.
fucking
But really,
boss.
the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bully's target smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering how
Okay.
Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like
Yeah.
Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic
Exactly.
became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64?
Yeah.
He made those. And the
Oh,
staircase
shit.
that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh, God, does
Oh
anyone know how to
god,
be okay?
PTSD.
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone,
Never get
which
over
can be
that.
used to wish someone out of existence.
But his
What?
most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka
What?
Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything?
Yep, as it
It's
always
a
does.
him.
And when the Grand
It's
Star was
him.
freed, it caused a chain reaction
Space
that
Mama.
destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thank Space God that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving.
Space
He's been
Mama,
swallowed by
that's her
another
name.
black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of
Yup.
him.
With
Yep,
all his
he
power,
was
it's no
challenging
wonder
that
he
boss.
still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying
Yeah.
he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually work
Not
together,
TBI.
they legitimately
Yeah.
conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king.
Yeah. Okay.
this battle is sponsored
How
by
about the stuff I didn't
PrizePicks.
know about that?
Prize Picks is the best
Oh,
place to
no.
get real money sports action. And it's daily
Yes.
We get it.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility where people are free as the wind.
And
Isn't
have
it
little creatures
disgusting?
running around.
Now imagine a better world, one with
No
proper
happy
guidance and the
moon,
technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only
Someone
a
leaked
brilliant
his
mind
pics
can
on
make
Twitter.
that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik,
Yeah.
who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're freaking
Gun.
called G-U-N.
Gun.
You got-
Anyway, little Eggy grew up a lonely
got gunned
narcissist
down by
because all
guns.
his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo.
Because he's important.
Neglected Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to
Yep.
get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Crazy
Tomato,
bit.
tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land, a capital of
Eggman
science. And this paradise would have worked
Eyeball
just
robot.
fine if not for that blasted
Kinda
Sonic
like how
Hedgehog.
Julian-
For years,
Yeah.
Eggman's
So that
plans
also-
literally blew up in his face. And he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good
Yeah.
experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to
Terrorist
terrorize the world
machines.
with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's
Yeah.
the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online,
Oh, yeah, I
scatters a
remember
target's
this.
Oh my
atoms
God.
across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's
Yep.
so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame
Yeah.
Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's
Nah.
not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile.
Yeah,
it's lightweight for
Eggmobile.
maneuverability,
Basically the same
but
thing
tough
that
enough to
Bowser
withstand
have,
moon-sized
but better.
explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kind of lame.
One thing I will give to Eggman, he
Hmm.
has. Sorry, I have to grab my charger.
No problem.
One thing I'll have to give. One thing
I
I'll give to
hated that
Eggman
ball.
is-
That's the bane of my existence. Is that fucking
Oh,
ball.
the first
Oh my
level boss.
god. That ball was like a torment for me as a child. Oh,
I understand why, because you just see him and you just start beating the hell out of him. Then all of a sudden, oh surprise! I got a wrecking ball.
I'm about to wreck
Like-
your life. All this to a
Like,
little
bro.
skinny hedgehog.
I'm still thinking like, how the hell can a blue hedgehog
Cause this much damage.
manage? Exactly. But then again, this is Sonic the Hedgehog we're talking about.
It's not no average hedgehog.
This,
This little Speedy
this man
Gonzalez
got
on crack
this man
hedgehog.
has arsenal.
Yeah.
Looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like
Oh,
the
no,
Egg
not the Egg
Walker or
Walker.
the Death
Oh,
Egg
yeah.
Robot, whose giant
robot,
laser
I-
once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant.
Mhm.
That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay,
Yep.
maybe this guy's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others
Some
use
look like
extraterrestrial
Gundams.
sources like the Wisps, and then there's
Oh, no,
the
not the Egg
orbital
Emperor.
bases like the
Yes,
Death
dude.
Egg.
The
Yeah,
reference
the
is
Death
obvious,
Egg. It's
but
literally
Darth
Death
Vader's
Vader,
version
yep.
is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone
And
the
a
God.
moon.
That's not to
Yep,
say
and the
Eggman
moon.
doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Yes.
The rawest of the
He was a
Pow.
pain in the
It's
ass
got electric
in
drills.
Unleashed.
It's got ice
Yeah,
missiles.
that's
He was
like
a
his.
pain.
That's his like his
Whole lot
most
of
newest
bullets.
and main
My
weapon.
God,
That shit
Wiz.
is nasty.
I need it.
And don't
I
forget,
need it.
Eggman built all of these things himself.
What's
Maybe
funny
world
is in
domination
return
is in
to
his grasp
forces.
yet.
One problem.
Yeah.
Eggman's a turbo
Terrible.
loner. No hobbies,
Yep.
no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean,
I love
he's a
how they said
feminist.
no white.
He's a
Okay,
feminist.
maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might
Infinite.
have joined forces over a mutually sought
Infinite.
revenge against Shadow, but
Had
it
every
counts,
this character.
sort of. Who needs friends when you can build
He
friends?
needed his
Obviously,
own
Eggman has a tough
fucking
time
game.
collaborating with others,
But
so he
Forces
just built
ruined
his
it.
own
Yeah.
army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The
Yeah.
Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget
Yeah.
those cute little moto bugs.
Yeah.
The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit, the hard-boiled heavies.
Hard-boiled.
Really
The
leaning into
hard-boiled
the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're
Yeah.
Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at
Of
least they're not
course.
Scratch and Grounder. But that's
Yeah,
why
they
he's
were
made
Hey, I
tons of
like
bots
Scratch and
modeled after the
Grounder.
Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite Robo Faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in
One of the
Eggman
robot
Empire.
versions
He
of
has the
Sonic.
moves and
Yeah.
speed of Sonic, and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's
Yeah.
reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands.
Neo.
Yep,
Additionally,
he's still
when upgraded
powered
to
by
his
him.
Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
God.
He could even
Metal
copy
Metal
Silver
Sonic was annoying.
psychokinesis. And with enough chaos
He
energy,
was.
he powers up into Super Neo
Yeah,
Metal
yep.
Sonic.
Though everything would
Oh,
change
yeah,
with the
yeah,
appearance
yeah,
of
in the
the
comic,
Phantom Ruby.
yeah.
One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Yep.
Basically super OP illusions, but in
Basically,
Infinite's hands, it's a
Joano.
weapon of mass destruction. I don't know
I'm
how
not gonna
illusions
front.
translate to body replicas, changing gravity,
The
or
whole
making
Phantom
a
Ruby
fake.
thing. I'm not gonna front. The whole Phantom Ruby thing. It was perfect on paper,
On paper,
but
yeah.
when forces was a thing, oh my god!
Yeah, yeah. It
The Phantom Ruby and Infinite were
it kind of
They were
ruined
the-
everything.
they. The only thing that kind of made up for forces was the fire ass soundtrack. I'm
Yeah,
not
the
gonna say
sound
like
man, that soundtrack was nasty. I was like,
yeah, the man I'm next. That shit was hard,
oh yeah.
but God, the game was short. The story
it was
and making your own custom character.
that was
it-
cute.
it-
It was unique.
It
That
was
cute.
unique, but
Yeah.
they realized they just sparked up the Sonic OC fan base even more. That's why I was like,
I mean,
Okay.
if you, I mean, it's the companies do it a lot of times, so roll the dice, see what happens. So you can't get
I
too
mean-
mad. People do it. Companies do it all the time if it's popular.
Dragon. Oh, okay, Dragon Ball did it.
Has Xenoverse.
they did it.
yeah.
Naruto did it with Shinobi
Yeah.
Strikers,
So
aka
it's
the
not,
game
it's
I'm
not,
never ever gonna touch.
it's not unheard of that other companies that have a multiple of characters and people want to play those characters, but their versions of it, not unheard of. I wouldn't be
mean-
surprised they might bring it back and make like a whole Sonic Xenoverse kind of thing.
Oh no! Don't picture that in my head.
It's
Why
over.
do I just think?
If you got
Like,
listen
listen.
here at what time is this? 3:26, November 17th, 2024. Guardian Morningstar confirmed Xenoverse Sonic. There's no way right.
If that happens, then I might as well confirm a Xenoverse version of Mario and Crash Bandicoot. Listen,
Don't they already
Actually-
have that? It's Skylander. Wasn't that game Skylander the shit with Spyro? That anime.
Skylander Spyro's Adventure, that doesn't count as a whole Xenoverse
Okay,
thing.
yeah. All right, yeah. That's,
Even though I fucking missed that game.
yeah,
I
yeah,
grind.
I like the show a lot. It was cool
Fucking
because
Giants.
they finally gave my boy Spyro some respect, and I always love Spyro.
And in the show, they made him talk fully.
Yeah, it was alright.
You know how in the video games he's always like,
Like,
"Ah, da,
oh.
da, 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 da."
Yeah.
They gave him a
That's
full
the game that
voice.
I would love to replay. Maybe. Who knows?
Yo, finding a copy of Skylanders is like trying to find gold.
Yeah.
I'm only
Sunbud.
though.
Go up.
Yeah. It's alright.
And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the ruby granted Eggman the Light Man form.
Did it do it?
Oh yeah,
Apparently, Super
Yeah, that's real.
Eggman
That's
is
one of the
canon,
comics.
though it is
Super
pretty complicated to
Eggman
manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman
Master
has.
Emerald.
He's used
Yeah.
the jeweled scepter to make the
I've
world's
seen that,
Rush
yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah.
Counts in
On
that
more than
spot.
one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful
Damn.
Chaos Emeralds.
Works on it.
You know,
Okay.
the things that power Super
Solid.
Saiyan Hedgehogs.
Eggman
Super
built
Saiyan
and
Hedgehog.
built And built, and eventually.
Don't
he built
lie, that's what
something that
Supersonic
started to
is.
build on him.
Basically, yeah.
Sage was originally designed as a mere
Hey.
assistant, but through an alien
Sage.
encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is
Yep.
already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions
Who
of
will
battle plans all
animate
at
her?
once to defeat
I feel
the
like-
massive titans.
And you
This
can
is-
barely remember
yeah.
where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had
Yeah.
previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
Man,
So,
yeah,
like
a
any
daughter.
good daddy,
Yeah.
gave her the keys to his
An
car,
AI
his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial
Yeah.
entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction.
Well, it's
Because
not
charged by
Hedgehog.
seven
Struggles
Chaos
with
Emeralds,
everything.
Supersonic's no joke.
It's
The
the
power
same
of
guy
one
that
emerald can
struggled
shift
with
continents.
Amy off of
All
them.
7 together
Oh,
can
yeah.
shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like
Now that you
tissue
think about it,
paper.
Eggman has a
Short,
lot
Chaos
more
Emeralds
shit
give
than
thoughts
Bowser.
power. With them,
That's
Eggman's
horrific.
best
Time Eater?
machines can run indefinitely while
I-
matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time
Solaris, I
itself.
remember that.
Solaris extended its chaos
He
across
was-
multiple
he was a
timelines in about
piece of cake.
20
I'm not gonna
seconds,
front. He was a
or
piece of cake
73
too.
quadrillion
Yeah.
times light speed.
It's funny though. While Eggman's smarts have sort of
I hated
defeated
those
Sonic
things,
here
but I
and
gotta
there,
beat it.
he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved.
Yeah.
In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
The master plan.
Whiz,
'Cause
you
he's the
gotta help me.
What happened
Eggman.
now?
I'm addicted to Marvel Snap.
You mean today's sponsor, the
What
collectible?
I am, I am the
Okay.
Eggman.
All right. All the data and all the
All right.
things. I'm still going with Eggman. I'm so
Um,
yeah.
Still,
yeah.
I'm still sticking with Big Bowser, man.
All right. So this is how it's gonna be. I guess this is how it's gonna be.
This is
Sorry, had to go. Kitties did some things, but yes.
Wait,
all
hold on.
right. So we're
hold
back.
on.
Oh, we're not back. Go back.
Yeah, because I gotta grab a drink real quick. Because
Drink
I
break.
know for sure shit's about to get. Let's go.
All right. Let's go or chaos control. Oh God, at the wedding, really?
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is
No!
a base for my upcoming Eggman
Not
friend
the
2.
musical.
What a joke.
Oh, there's Junior.
Dr. Eggman, your new genius overlord.
Oh, the egg carrier.
Get a load of this.
It's a war zone.
Shut up, nerd.
Yeah, sorry, I believe that.
Nope. Yeet.
You call these toys an invasion force? I've seen Toads do better.
That's a decoy, idiot. In my hat!
This power is without
Ah!
fear. It is the ultimate strength.
I do. Whoa!
Smart boy. Smart move. No, no.
Oh my God! Come on.
Yeet. No! Not the crap!
Oh shit!
For this?
Neo!
Now it's gone.
According to plan.
You
Oh,
paused
no.
the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Come in.
Showtime.
This soundtrack is nuts!
Don't sound like something out of Something Fry. Oh my God. Why you backing up? Oh!
Come on, nah. Don't let them. Sage!
That ain't gonna do squat. Oh, oh!
The stupid.
That.
Oh, damn.
And there goes Kenny.
Oh!
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 Oh
Junior!
Junior!
How dare you keep your hands off my...
You think that's gonna work?
Nah, it's not gonna work.
Get that shit out of here. That's why Mecha Sonic is better.
The Death Egg! Max power!
Oh my God, are they really gonna give it to him?
That's the egg. Ah, shit.
What the fuck?
You ain't gonna let. Oh! Well, shit. Well, ah!
Sage, fire it again! Oh.
Oh my God!
Nope, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, Bowser?
Oh, oh, come on.
Bowser, with your brain.
This war was not an easy one to
Come
win,
on,
which might seem
bruh.
surprising given how the Sonic series is not
You
afraid to show
forgot
tough
how
its cast is,
immortal,
while Mario's comes across
Bowser
Yeah, I
as
forgot
more
that he could
cartoony.
But
immortalize
as it
his
turns
body.
out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down.
Fuck, alright.
Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched
Yeah,
any
that
of
makes
Eggman's
sense.
usual mechs, like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time.
Yeah,
However,
makes sense.
Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can
Yup.
do some crazy stuff.
forgot he
but
could do that
only
too.
across different
Shit,
mechs,
okay.
fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even
Yeah.
a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even
Yeah,
had counters for
okay.
battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the
When you think of it, when's the last
Bowser
time
could
Eggman has
simply
ever
reverse
thrown
the
hands
effects
like
with his
without using
transmutation magic.
robots?
Conversely,
Oh, he
most of
can
Eggman's
reverse
robots
it?
could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes
fuck,
the edge.
yeah.
Oh yeah, in the
But
Mario comics.
definitely not for intelligence. Come
Oh,
on,
no.
you have
Eggman
a
definitely got it.
IQ,
That-
Bowser.
that's-
Really?
Yeah, Eggman got
That's
that
cute.
one,
I mean,
okay?
don't get me wrong. Bowser's
be
not
real.
an idiot. Usually,
Bowser's
just
usually-
really clumsy.
Just
Poor
clumsy.
fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's
Clumsy
an
my
engineering
ass.
genius who rarely ever gets bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
This
The
battle was
Phantom
too
Ruby
sick, though.
was super dangerous, but specifically
beautiful.
targets perceptions.
Yeah.
Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole
Alternate
planet,
scenario.
but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem
Oh,
bringing up
yeah.
Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so
True.
can the Grand Stars.
The
Arguably
Grand
not
Star-
as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which
Okay.
means it's finally time to compare
Yeah.
their armies. Eggman seems
Okay,
deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic speed and power alone could
Yeah,
solo
be honest
Bowser.
with you,
Infinite
Eggman on that
The
one.
Eggman
Sage.
Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible
Oh.
team player. His alliances are practically
Yeah, he
guaranteed
is.
to fall apart.
Hell,
Yeah,
in Sonic
yeah.
Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed to be
Yeah,
controlled
he
by
is.
just
He,
It'd
yeah.
be called
To Eggman,
Shadow.
it's harder to
then
command
Yeah,
Bowser
we're calling
with
him
will.
if he would have
Hence his
Shadow,
rivalry
it might have
with
been
the
different, but
Freakish Sonic.
Meanwhile,
Nah.
the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover
Yeah.
each other's weak points.
The
Giving
loyalty
them
is
plenty
there.
of advantages as this war progressed.
Even with
like
his son,
battlefield control
for
through
giving
King
him
Boo's
the
magic and
pink.
Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't
Exactly.
rely
Yeah.
that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Yeah,
Also,
Sage really
secret
couldn't use her
weapon,
potential.
Kamek is kind of busted.
Yeah,
Canceling
he's
Metal Sonic's
fucking
power
nasty,
copying,
bruh.
stealing the Phantom Ruby,
He
and
basically is a
potentially
fucking
swapping the
fairy
Chaos
from
Emeralds were huge
Fairly
game
Odd
changers.
Parents.
Add on that Bowser and his army can
Exactly.
use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against.
Yeah.
Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their
Yeah.
conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop
Took over the
conquered
whole
most
universe.
of the universe.
Eggman
Yeah.
was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
Damn.
The winner is Bowser.
Next,
Okay. Eggman gave it a good fight. Eggman gave it a good fight. And
He gave it his all.
alright.
He-
I'm scared to see who's next.
I'm scared too.
time on Death
Okay.
Battle.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh my
come on.
god.
Oh my god.
Subscribe and
Seriously.
I can't.
Fall Guys against
Like,
Among Us.
oh, God.
Really? Really? That's not
Oh, my
really.
God.
I'm probably not gonna react to that
Oh,
because
my
that
God.
that's not even like
I'm not excited on this one. I
I-
want to see both of them. Those guys just destroy each other.
okay. Besides
Listen.
what we just saw, thank you all for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and any last words, Mr. Mario, Mr. Plumber.
Sonic sucks, and my movie is better than his.
Okay, now we're gonna have the
In
conversation
seriousness,
rage.
In seriousness, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Aceto Cosplays, and yeah.
Be breezy, feed the needy, and don't forget, be sinful. Try to, at least.